People like the Roaring Lion, Growling Tiger, Pretender, Lord Kitchener are associated with what we call the early days of Calypso, with their witty lyrics and ingenious satire being the hallmark of their repertoire. Then came the Mighty Sparrow in 1956, who glorified and revolutionized the art form with his masterful skills in every aspect of Calypso, which made him the Calypso king of the world. But has the art form taken the world by storm, as we would like it to? Has the art form been accepted by the musical luminaries who control the multi-million-dollar recording companies? By all indications up to now, the answer is no. Some people feel that Calypso is catered too much on the developments in our hometowns and the people in our local communities, and so would not have a great impact internationally. That's why they feel soca music, with its menu of gyrations, levitations, and oscillations, is the way to go because of its dance appeal. The diehards, on the other hand, argue that while nothing is wrong with the party calypso or soca, there is no way one can forsake the social commentary, intellectual humor, or piquant aspects of the art form. And if one was to party his way to the recording tycoons and forget these other features of the art form, then he would be a sellout to our forefathers and children. And the argument goes on that if money is put up to make a recording so that revenue would be greater than the expenditure, then the Calypsonian has no choice but to sing soca, because that's what the people are buying. Speaking of the people, is there a misconception among the people as to what is a good or a bad calypso, or who was better than who on stage? If one Calypsonian sings of apartheid in South Africa and another about a dustbin cover, does it mean because apartheid is a more serious subject that would make it a better calypso? Or isn't calypso a performing art where just the topic alone is not important, but who better develops the theme, who has better clarity, whose craftsmanship is better on stage, who articulates the voice more, or whose music is more melodious and original? Then again, are we in Brooklyn to be blamed for helping to keep calypso in hospital by hosting Saturday night soca splashdowns that only cater for one set of people, so denying the families an outing to the concert hall on a Sunday evening, for instance, to sit and digest our calypso geniuses at work? In the recent past, calypso has become more visible with the television program CultureShare on Channel 44, which highlights and features the personalities in the art form every Saturday for the past 3 years, and have been getting very positive responses from its viewing audience. Every Calypsonian who has performed in Brooklyn can attest to being aware of CultureShare's cameras' presence at all of the shows, and now being approached for the odd interviews to be featured on the program. I am proud to be the host of that program, the only program of that nature on television. Then there is CSN, based in Miami, which through satellite telecast is spreading the art form far and wide. This is the direction Calypso has to take in an effort to have international appeal. But friends, if the art form is to survive, we must tackle the misconceptions at the root level. Calypso must be taught in schools. Our children in the West Indies must be told that Calypso belongs to them. It is part of their culture that speaks of the many problems and achievements in our society. They must know that when Choctaw says that all we have is just sea, water, and sand, that it is a scathing attack on the politicians in the Caribbean who seem to be playing footsie with the future of the Caribbean with their petty egos. The Mighty Sparrow's slave must be played in the classroom to bring home the point about our forefathers being caught and brought to the plantation to be robbed of their labor in the most animalistic conditions. The children must be made to understand that the Calypsonian is one of them, who might just be seen walking down their village, and not some North American or European superstar who's idolized fanatically in an Enquirer or Star magazine, and who they may try to aspire in some sort of illusion. Friends, Calypso is great. The art form is immortal. Whether we whine on a boomsy, jamming with the both of them, have dust in your face, rolling your abdomen, or simply being a Caribbean man, Calypso is the cause of it. Long live Calypso, long live the Calypsonian. And until we die, they will all hear our cry, Juba Juba.